Everybody can swim along with the current. But if you have the courage and passion to swim against the current, then this story is for you. If you can hope against the hope, if you are a believer, if you are a doer, then this story is for you. Because this is a story of a warrior and Karam Yogi who chinned up, buckled up, and had the courage for his convictions. A man who has shown by doing. He reflects that a determination overcomes invincible and impossible. Each mountain can be climbed, each river can be swum, each planet, each galaxy can be touched if you have what it takes: hope and courage. Yes, friends, we are talking about one of the real heroes of this world, Sardar Charnjit Singh Channi, City University's Chancellor, a real fighter and a man with invincible spirit. This is an odyssey of an individual from a very humble foundation to a real estate businessman, sublimating to the Chancellor of a university. Stay assured, his tryst with life was not a cakewalk.
All the characters of this play are played by the students of CT Group of Institutions. The most interesting thing about this drama is that Channi ji has lent his voice to all the songs of this play.
Ladies and gentlemen, here we begin with the much awaited play Jeena Isi ka naam hai.
किसी की मुस्कुराहटों पे हो निसार, किसी का दर्द मिल सके तो ले उधार, किसी के वास्ते हो तेरे दिल में प्यार, जीना इसी का नाम है। किसी की मुस्कुराहटों पे हो निसार, किसी का दर्द मिल सके तो ले उधार, किसी के वास्ते हो तेरे दिल में प्यार, जीना इसी का नाम है। माना अपनी जेब से फकीर हैं, फिर भी यारों दिल के हम अमीर हैं। माना अपनी जेब से फकीर हैं, फिर भी यारों दिल के हम अमीर हैं। मिटे जो प्यार के लिए वो जिंदगी, जले बहार के लिए वो जिंदगी, किसी को हो ना हो हमें तो एतबार, जीना इसी का नाम है।
Blessed to be born in the holy city, sanctum sanctorum of Sikhs, Amritsar, in the house of Sardar Gurmukh Singh and Sardarni Manjeet Kaur on August 15, 1949. The first thought that crossed the joy-filled Sardar Gurmukh Singh's mind was, "May the moon like pleasant and hopeful face of my son shine forever even in the darkest hours of his life."
But to shine like the moon, you have to first burn yourself. सोना आग में ही तपकर ही कुंदन बनता है. Channi ji has started working with sheer grit and determination from Amritsar. He studied till 5th in Amritsar and then he took admission in Senior Model School Ladowali Road, Jalandhar. He was very happy when he passed 10th standard with flying colors. He wished to fulfill all desires of his parents. But what our heart covets, Lord denies. This is life.
What happened?
Brother, a father is no more, brother.
An untimely death of his father left the tender heart of Channi ji in a shock. His dreams of higher education came shattering down. Without having any choice, he left the school. There was no holy celebration that year. No festival was celebrated. But the fire of fighting with life was still igniting in his heart. He spent 7 to 8 months in Jalandhar in that period full of struggle. He helped his grandfather too, but his heart was somewhere else. Moreover, his mother was also sad. So, both brothers decided to go to Amritsar with their mother. With full vigor and enthusiasm, they started embroidery work in the hope of having good days. But that was not all.
The doctor? How is my brother?
See, to be honest, your brother has a serious medical condition. He needs a surgery as soon as possible.
Operation? Save him, doctor.
But the operation will cost you 25,000 and you have to deposit 10,000 now.
$25,000? I shall arrange money. Please save my brother. Prepare for his surgery. I shall manage the rest.
But sadly, money could not be arranged. And result, one more tragedy. Mother and son had lost their gems. Now all they had was each other's hands.
मैं कभी बतलाता नहीं, पर अंधेरे से डरता हूँ मैं माँ। यूं तो मैं दिखलाता नहीं, तेरी परवाह करता हूँ मैं माँ। तुझे सब है पता है ना माँ, तुझे सब है पता मेरी माँ।
After all, a mother is a warrior, hoping against hope, fighting against all the odds. A devoted Sikh, she carried on her with her morning prayers, a community service in Lord's Temple, household chores, and raising her children with exceptionally brave determination.
लख खुशियाँ पातशाहियाँ जे सतगुरु नदर करे, लख खुशियाँ पातशाहियाँ जे सतगुरु नदर करे।
सत श्री अकाल बाबा जी.
Sat Shri Akal, daughter. Langar is served daily in Lord's Temple. You too should contribute.
It is extremely difficult to make both ends meet. My son works tirelessly round the clock but gets little money.
No worries, daughter. You can make chapatis at home and offer them to the Lord's Temple. That will work too. And you don't worry. Trust God. He shall give in bounties, Channi. Glory to the God, the true God.
God bless my Channi son and may he be successful in his life. Glory to the God, the true God.
Blessings of priest and the mother worked. Times were changing. Meanwhile, Channi ji had realized that despite Amritsar being his birthplace, Jalandhar was going to be his launchpad as it offered more opportunities. So finally, in 1977, he shifted to Jalandhar. He started working with enthusiasm. He began with embroidery business and then, with the help of trustworthy friends, he plunged into the business of real estate.
I like this proposal, but I am a novice.
Don't be doubtful. We have experience and you have a vision. Together, let's do it.
Okay.
Okay, Channi ji? Partners?
No, not the partners, but brothers for lifetime. That is like my boys. Bahadur, get some sweets.
Oh, mastermind. Sweets? Nah, it's time for something bitter, salty, and peppy.
We will bring snacks too, but you bring sweets as of now.
Okay, sir.
Channi ji has great fortunes in the real estate industry. And during this period, a life-changing moment came in his life when he got engaged to Parminder Kaur. After a few days of getting engaged, he had unexpected profits. That day was the biggest day of his life. According to Channi ji, Parminder was his lucky charm, a lady luck. Love-smitten Channi ji expressed his feelings on the occasion of Diwali with a beautiful card.
तुझे देखा तो ये जाना सनम, प्यार होता है दीवाना सनम। तुझे देखा तो ये जाना सनम, प्यार होता है दीवाना सनम। अब यहाँ से कहाँ जाएं हम, तेरी बाहों में मर जाए हम।
तुझे देखा तो ये जाना सनम, प्यार होता है दीवाना सनम, अब यहाँ से कहाँ जाए हम, तेरी बाहों में मर जाए हम।
तुझे देखा तो ये जाना सनम।
आँखें मेरी सपने तेरे, दिल मेरा यादें तेरी।
ओ मेरा है क्या सब कुछ तेरा, जा तेरी सांसें तेरी।
मेरी आँखों में आंसू तेरे आ गए, मुस्कुराने लगे सारे गम।
तुझे देखा तो ये जाना सनम, प्यार होता है दीवाना सनम।
अब यहाँ से कहाँ जाए हम, तेरी बाहों में मर जाए हम।
Channi ji got married on 9th November 1980, and Parminder ji was indeed a lucky charm for Channi ji. The profits from real estate business were at its peak. Then came their bundle of joy. Their first son born Manbir Singh on August 12, 1981, followed by a beautiful daughter Nancy on October 13, 1982. On December 3, 1988, their third child was born, Harpreet Singh. Success was at its zenith in Mr. Channi's life. His parties, get-togethers, and social evenings had a different aura.
People say passion never dies. However, it gets dim with time. But Channi ji kept his passion for singing alive, and his singing was talk of the town.
जिंदगी ख्वाब है, ख्वाब में झूठ है क्या, और भला सच है क्या। जिंदगी ख्वाब है, ख्वाब में झूठ है क्या, और भला सच है क्या। सब सच है, जिंदगी ख्वाब है। दिल ने हमसे जो कहा, हमने वैसा ही किया। दिल ने हमसे जो कहा, हमने वैसा ही किया। फिर कभी फुर्सत से सोचेंगे, बुरा था या भला। जिंदगी ख्वाब है, ख्वाब में झूठ है क्या, और भला सच है क्या। जिंदगी ख्वाब है।
No wonder he was climbing the success ladder. Money flowed in, but somewhere something was missing. There was a vacuum. He was not happy with earning money alone. He wanted something else too from his life. He got a chance to do something new when he bought the land of Maqsuda. This land was bought under the scheme of township planning, and Nagar Nigam demanded either a school or community center to be constructed on this land. Channi ji was very clear in his mind. Now we are talking about City Public School Maqsuda, which comes under the top schools of Jalandhar. The satisfaction of Channi ji that he got by building this school was incomparable to the satisfaction in the real estate industry. That was undoubtedly the biggest day of his life. Friends, Mother is the second name of God. We won't let our parents leave us if it was in our hands. But the truth is, everyone has to leave this world one day. The dreadful day when Channi ji's mother left the world was quite difficult for him. That being said, difficult times never come alone. Channi ji faced a hard time after the death of his mother. He didn't pay attention to his business, and consequently, he faced loss and became a victim of depression. But people say, no fight is last fight till you don't leave the struggle. The biggest thing of this life is self-motivation. And Channi ji did that. The biggest fight is the one that a person fights with himself. And Osho became the charioteer of Channi ji in this fight. Osho's teachings played a great role in the healing the depression of Channi ji. Even today, Channi ji believes that whenever he gets sad, the teachings of Osho come as a ray of light and make him alive.
गिरने से डरता है क्यों, मरने से डरता है क्यों, ठोकर तू जब तक न खाएगा, पास किसी हमको न जब तक बुलाएगा, जिंदगी है चीज क्या नहीं जान पाएगा, रोता हुआ आया है, रोता चला जाएगा। ये भाई जरा देख के चलो, आगे भी नहीं पीछे भी, दाएं भी नहीं बाएं भी, ऊपर ही नहीं नीचे भी, ये भाई।
There is nothing new in falling. The thing that matters, getting up after falling.
After that, Channi ji focused on his work with more enthusiasm. He started a professional college on the vacant land besides Maqsuda School. Professional college was a gigantic success as large number of students got enrolled. The satisfaction that Channi ji got in the education sector was immense. No matter, he could not complete his studies due to circumstances, but he wanted his children to study in the topmost universities. Keeping this in mind, he sent his eldest son, Manbir Singh, to the United Kingdom for high studies.
Bunny, Bunny, where are you?
Don't speak to me, brother.
What? Why?
You are going away, leaving me here all alone.
When your time will come, you too shall be on the plane.
Promise?
Promise. What should I send you from England?
A video game?
Okay, done. What is this, Nancy?
Brother, Raksha Bandhan is in next month. How can I let you go without tying a rakhi? Bunny, hold this.
फूलों का तारों का सबका कहना है, एक हजारों में मेरी बहना है, सारी उम्र हमें संग रहना है। फूलों का तारों का सबका कहना है, एक हजारों में मेरी बहना है, सारी उम्र हमें संग रहना है। फूलों का तारों का सबका कहना है।
It is a popular belief that kids of rich people are over-pampered and spoiled. But Mr. Charnjit Singh Channi passed on the legacy of principles, ethics and values to his children. Due to the discipline of Channi ji and stern upbringing of Parminder Kaur, their kids remain loyal to the legacy and family values.
After completing his studies, their elder son Manbir Singh returned to India in 2003. Manbir imbibed the moral qualities of his parents to such an extent that he became a replica of his parents. With this discipline, he started working with his father and Mr. Bhutani, who was the director of CT Group at that time. They worked day and night to construct an educational institute on the land which they had bought in Shahpur, 66 feet road that has malls, housing societies and several flats in today's time. Channi ji got that road constructed with great difficulties after the approval. An interesting anecdote, when the inspection of Shahpur was planned, there was a lack of power supply. But with the support of his friends, Channi ji got the place inspected by lighting the candles. This was the first time in the history of Punjab that 5 colleges of Punjab got recognition simultaneously.
One more soldier was ready to support Channi ji in his life. The younger son, Harpreet Singh, was a young man now. Manbir Singh advised his father to send Harpreet to Australia for higher education so that Harpreet could also closely understand the drastic and dynamic changes taking place in the contemporary times. Both empowered their father. They all were writing a new chapter of success together. And life is not a race, but a relay race that can't be won without the help and support of your loved ones. CT Group of Institutions is writing new success stories every day. Whether it is sports, academics, or cultural activities, students are getting recognition in every field. Channi ji says, be your own redeemer. Have a bigger vision, work tirelessly, be your own hero. Cry if you want to cry, but remember to wipe your own tears. Don't let your trouble dwarf you. Grow beyond your challenges. A man with a vision, a man with a mission is never alone. The journey that started with a small school was blessed to sublime game-changing education Dragon CT University. Education sector is not only a business venture for Channi ji, but is his mission too. Seeing his impeccable contribution in the field of education, many big names like India Today, Hindustan Times, and Times of India honored him with prestigious awards. Friends, happy ending? No, not yet. Much happened in the adventurous life of Mr. Channi.
The thought of a university repeatedly hit Channi ji's mind. The thought became stronger when he returned from abroad, visiting the universities of other countries. He thought of making a university for those who could not receive value education. To fulfill this dream, he studied various locations of Punjab, namely Chandigarh, Amritsar, Patiala. But at the end, a university campus was set at Firozpur Road of Ludhiana. University's building was constructed within no time. Everything was going well, but here comes the twist. Life always threw lemons at Mr. Channi ji. When the university was ready, there was a delay in getting the recognition due to some technical official reasons and of course retapism. This was his biggest dream. He became sad and again faced depression.
Somebody has well said, nothing is lost till a man has wit and wisdom. He overcame depression when he was alone, and this time he was boosted and flanked by his whole family. Mrs. Channi supported her husband through every thick and thin and devotedly fulfilled the responsibilities of being a best half. And Mr. Channi's sons took care not only of his inheritance but also took it forward.
जिंदगी हर कदम एक नई जग है जिंदगी हर कदम एक नई जग है
His late mother's prayers formed a protected shield for him. The difficult times were defeated by undying spirit of his family, and the city university rose like a roaring phoenix. But this is not an end of the achievement. City University is a comma, not a full stop. May Channi ji achieve success in his life because those who ride the storm overcome the storm. Now, keep your eyes glued to the stage. Till now, you have seen actors in this story. But now comes the real hero, a young man of 70. His lively voice and agile performance is a testimony that passion is ageless.
जीना यहाँ मरना यहाँ इसके जाना कहाँ, जीना यहाँ मरना यहाँ, इसके सिवा जाना कहाँ। जी चाहे जब हमको आवाज दो, हम हैं वहीं, हम थे जहाँ, अपने यहीं दोनों जहाँ, इसके सिवा जाना कहाँ। ये मेरा गीत जीवन संगीत, कल भी कोई दोहराएगा। ये मेरा गीत जीवन संगीत, कल भी कोई दोहराएगा। जग को हंसाने बहरूप या रूप बदल फिर आएगा। स्वर्ग यहीं नर्क यहाँ, इसके सिवा जाना कहाँ। जी चाहे जब हमको आवाज दो, हम हैं वहीं, हम थे जहाँ, अपने यहीं दोनों जहाँ, इसके सिवा जाना कहाँ। कल खेल में हम हो न हो, गर्दिश में तारे रहेंगे सदा। कल खेल में हम हो न हो, गर्दिश में तारे रहेंगे सदा। भूलोगे तुम भूलेंगे वो, पर हम तुम्हारे रहेंगे सदा। रहेंगे यहीं अपने निशान, इसके सिवा जाना कहाँ। जी चाहे जब हमको आवाज दो, हम हैं वहीं, हम थे जहाँ, अपने यहीं दोनों जहाँ, इसके सिवा जाना कहाँ। जीना यहाँ मरना यहाँ, इसके सिवा जाना कहाँ।
जाना
Live till you die, fight till you win. Don't give up till you black out. Life is all about courage, hope, and extraordinariness in ordinary times.